Hello everybody, this is the monthly higher time frame analysis of the crypto market. Well, here specifically, let's have a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, well, the most important chart is the daily chart. We see that it's in a long stretched consolidation, a consolidation on a horizontal line. Well, these are the type of consolidations we actually trade and know best about. This is an S1 pattern. And with an S1 pattern, well, we need this, overall we are bullish, right? We need this breakout in the opposite direction, counter trend, and then a re-break of the horizontal line. So what we see here, we were looking for that like back here in when was that, beginning of the year, that we get a sell-off, ideally testing the 200 moving average, and then bouncing off as well. We were looking for a touch of the 21 moving average on the weekly chart, and we even get a 5 touch on the monthly chart. So basically everything is set up for this to produce a bullish event, meaning breaking to a new high. What we see here is that this consolidation just formed around the very important psychologically very important big number, the 100,000 K dollar with for one Bitcoin. Well, that is huge. Price has not been able to pull away, so it's still stuck at that important level. So we need this sell-off first, right, to shake off the weak bulls in order to have the power to break through the level, break to new highs, and then we're at new all-time highs above the 110 level. We're actually looking for that. Have been projecting that for a long time, basically back down here, and then as well here, that this level is to fall, and then we should swiftly move to 160, 170,000. That comes purely out of this being a stop run move. It's like breaking the 100K and putting in a strong move. That could be a big one month bullish bar, or it could be like 2 or 3 months of bullish bars, bringing us into the target level. Now, what is this? What is this big move here? Well, this big move is when Trump, just a few days ago, when Trump announced that 5 cryptocurrencies, of which Bitcoin as well, should form a strategic reserve of the central bank of the US central bank. Well, that would be very bullish, right? Because they would buy and accumulate cryptocurrencies on their balance sheet, as they do with gold, for example, as well. That would be a huge bullish event, because that's a huge buyer, plus other central banks would follow, plus other companies would basically follow the same example and put a few Bitcoins, right, on their balance sheet. So what we see now is we have this bounce right up, we get a bounce down, well, a retest of the 200. So reading price action, that looks very constructive and bullish. But what we basically want to see now, that this was not just a move, right? That this is confirmed. So this is where the alarm is. If this level breaks, well, I think we should see that this was a low, right? And that price moves higher to all-time highs. Just quickly, Ethereum is not that clear. We basically see that here on a month. So we've got a monthly chart pattern, that on the monthly chart we are putting in here an S2 futures pattern, the turtle pattern, and we just had a test bar here. So this triggers when the last dominant high, this one here, gets broken higher. So that would be the entry, and this is where the stop goes. That's a very bullish pattern. Markets can move very high, and what we're basically projecting with this pattern, well, is a target, and we had that set out before, is to duplicate a momentum move of that sort. Well, that was a 50 bagger, right? Price went from $100 per Ethereum to 5,000, and we should see the same coming from 3,000 times 50. Well, that's 150,000, right? So around the 100K, which is another important number. So we should actually get drawn towards that level for Ethereum. For the time being, it's underperforming Bitcoin, but should this trigger this level trigger, well, we could actually see how it's performing better than Bitcoin. So let's see and wait.